Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pokemon Sapphire. And as you can see, we are in Lily Cove City and not in Evergrande. So we are not going to be doing the Elite Four today. I realised that there's actually a decent amount of fine-tuning I wanted to do with my team in order to get it to a position which I felt really comfortable in using it against the Elite Four. So I've come to Lily Cove and we've bought some TMs and there's some other things that we need to do around here. And so this episode's sort of going to be a bit bits and pieces, just sort of fetching lots of stuff, getting our team to the point where we want it to be. So first, I'll show you the summary. You're going to see that we've got rid of the stab moves. Sorry, the HM moves that we had on most of our Pokemon. As you can see, Linoon has lost Cut, and we've gained Shadow Ball, which I said I was going to do, and we've also given him Thunder rather than Thunderbolt, because really we need that extra power on the on that electric sort of, because it obviously doesn't get stabbed, and Linoon doesn't have particularly strong special anyway. Sableye has Psychic Fake Out, Psychic Feint Attack, Fake Out, Shadow Ball. We're hoping to get there was something rather than Fake Out I was going to put on Sableye. I gotta work out what... Focus Punch, that's it. But we need to find Focus Punch, and thankfully I've had a look, and I know where it is, and we'll be able to find it. Pelipper hasn't changed, still Ice Beam, Surf, Shockwave, Fly, that's going to be the end. Aggron has gained Blizzard rather than Iron Defense. The only reason for this is pretty much Aggron's going to be taken out by special moves. Like, physical moves I'm not too worried about, like even Ground. Obviously we're quad weak to Ground and quad weak to Fighting. And because we're so slow, generally we're not even going to be able to outspeed those sort of types of moves. So even if we get the Iron Defense up, we're not going to necessarily live. And even then you need to live 2 rather than 1, etc. It's just not particularly thing. And what I really want from Blizzard is the ability to hit more dragons. Because we only really have Pelipper at the moment, who's obviously got Ice Beam, which is super effective against dragons. I'd quite like another move just to sort of guarantee, like, and also Steel Resist Dragon, which is really, really useful. So that's the hope. Anyway, we have Hariyama here with Brick Break, Belly Drum, Earthquake. We're hoping to give him rest, actually, and we're going to be able to do that very soon. Just obviously because Belly Drum is obviously going to reduce our health, so we want to be able to get that back. Sceptile has Pursuit, Giga Drain, Leaf Blade, and Quick Attack, and we're going to get rid of both Pursuit and Quick Attack, hopefully in this episode. Pursuit and Quick Attack for Dragon Claw and Toxic, I think, because Toxic is always useful to have, and Dragon Claw another way to hit Dragon types, because Dragons are going to be a bit of an issue. I just have a feeling. So anyway, what we forgot to do is we never actually went in here and spoke to this dude. And he goes, oh, I'm not near awake yet, you can have this. And he gives us rest. So that, yawn. Sleep is essential for good health, sleep is regain health. So, he's just giving you a hint there that obviously, you know, when you sleep, you regain health. And so what we can very quickly do is we can go into our bag, we can grab rest, and we can give rest to Hariyama. And that fulfills Hariyama's set, which is quite nice. Now, also, what we're going to do here in Lily Cove is we're going to do some fishing, because there are 2 Pokemon here that we can catch with our fishing rod. I think there's actually 3, but there are 2 Pokemon we want to catch here with our fishing rod, because we haven't caught either of them yet. So if we just grab our Super Rod, we should hopefully be able to catch. So there we go. What do we catch? What do we catch? Hopefully this is, as you can see, a Whalmer, and we do not have a Whalmer yet. So we're obviously just going to save our current game, because we don't want this thing to get away, and we're going to Headbutt. Could obviously Thunder, but no real point. Headbutt is actually just going to straight up take it out, so let's not do that. And let's Shadow Ball instead. Shadow Ball does not take it out, there we go. Whalmer's going to Astonish, and that's literally not going to affect us, because obviously Ghost type. And hopefully, we can, hopefully it won't take too many Master Balls to get this guy in the ball. And we can have ourselves a Whalmer. So there we go, we catch ourselves a Whalmer, which is quite... Also, the Ball Whale Pokemon, and I should have read out that Pokedex entry. I apologise, Whale. We'll go find it in our Pokedex. It's pretty low down, I think. Yeah, we've already been through all these areas. Feebas. Staryu is the other Pokemon that we want to be able to catch here. And Staryu are actually only available here. So actually, I've gone way too far. We really want... Where on earth is... There we are, Whalmer. So, Whalmer. Whalmer can store water inside its body to transform itself into a ball for bouncing around on the ground. By filling itself up with more water, this Pokemon can elevate the height of its bounces. So essentially, it's a bouncy whale. Is sort of what the idea is. Anyway, so the reason that we want to be fishing again is, as I said, we can catch Staryu here. Staryu are only a 15% chance, so we're going to hope for a bit of luck here. Might end up fast-forwarding a little bit. I didn't mean to surf. Anything? Nope. Okay, so let me just register this. Should make everything much more streamlined. Nope. Come on, Pokemon. Nope. Well, yeah, so essentially I might just fast forward through bits of this just because obviously I can appreciate that watching me trying to catch is not going to be too interesting. That's the annoying thing here, is that we can't, you know, you can't even fast forward. Come on, come on. Pokemon's on the hook, and it is another whale. So that's going to happen, what? Just 3/20ths. It would be one in every 6 or 7. Oh, you're kidding me. Why did I get away? Come on, be a star. Be a star, you. Be a star, you. Be a star, you. Oh, go away. Come on, faster. Be a star, you. Be a star. 4 Wyomings. Okay, that's okay. Be a star. 5 rounds. Come on. Yeah, 6. Ah, another whale, come on. This is all we need. To be fair, I could just fast forward. Ah, man, it's 7. Ah, another whale, come on. So what's that, 8 whales in a row now? 8 at 85% is not that unlikely to be fair. 9. I swear all the ones that are getting whale will all be star you for some reason. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And another whale man, so that's 9 in a row. Ten. This is just going to take forever, isn't it? Come on. 11. All these people will just get 1. It's not working. Come on. Hey, there we go, finally! What's that, like 11 Whalmer in a row, and we finally get ourselves a star you. Cool. Okay, so, again, we are definitely saving. Gotta love star you. I'm sure you guys already all know about all of that, so anyway, Shadow Ball is not super effective at the moment, so let's do that. And now we will just bag and Ultra Ball. Star you actually has pretty high catch rate if I remember. Sorry, a pretty low catch rate, so should go in straight away. There we go, we catch ourselves a star you. Sweet. So that is the star-shaped Pokemon. Staryu apparently communicates with the stars in the night sky by flashing the red core at the centre of its body. If part of its body are torn, this Pokemon simply regenerates the missing pieces and limbs. Sweet, so we catch ourselves a Staryu, and now what we're going to do is, that's everything we need to do in Lily Cove. We're actually going to fly to Moorville. And we're going to head north from Moorville to Route 111. And the reason we want to go ahead here is, for one reason, we haven't actually served this area. And obviously there's an item here. As we see, Wild Marrow on the water. I think we already, yeah, we've definitely... That's an HP up. But the reason we want to be here is because we want to fish off here. Because using a Super Rod, we have a 100% chance of catching a Pokemon we currently do not have. So, as long as it bites, it will always be a specific Pokemon that we don't even have yet. That's always an excellent sign for us. There we go. And there. Wow. This one's being persistent. There we go. It should be a Barboach. There we are. So yes, like I said, we have never caught a Barboach on this run, so we're going to be able to catch one here, hopefully, as we're going to Shadow Ball it, and it's going to take it out. So, we don't want to do that. We're going to dig it. It's going to Amnesia. Okay, so Special Defense is way up. That doesn't do much. It's going to land the Magnitude, but that's fine. Obviously, it's like 12 levels below, so we don't really have anything to worry about. We can throw this Ultra Ball, and let's hope that it catches. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We catch ourselves a Barboach. The Whiskers Pokemon. Barboach's body is covered with a slimy film. If a foe grabs it, this Pokemon just slips out of the enemy's grip. This Pokemon grows weak if the slimy coating dries up. Barboach obviously evolves into Whiscash. So that is that, and now what we want to do is we want to continue down here. We don't have Rock Smash. That's really annoying. Let's just fly to Lava Ridge Town. Just because it's really simple. We're going to pop down here to Route 111 because the other thing we haven't caught is one of the desert Pokemon we didn't catch. Namely, not a Trapinch, as you can see. Yes, we can't escape because of the uniform. So if it's not Trapinch and it's not Cacnea, which is the other popular Pokemon around here, they are, what is it? It's yes, we do want to learn Slash, because Slash is essentially Headbutt, but with, obviously it doesn't have the flinch percent chance, but it has a high chance to crit. Not a Sandshrew, a higher chance to crit, I should say. So, what is it? It should be, if we can hopefully catch it relatively fast. I think it's like 10% maybe, or 15. We obviously didn't run into it last time, but now we have, it is a Baltoy. So we want to be able to catch one of these little guys. Obviously it evolves into Claydol. So we're going to start off by digging. We're going to see how much this does. Obviously we are, it's got Levitate, I did not realise. But that's going to kill it. So actually, well, we're fine. We'll just throw Ultra Balls at it, to be honest. It's a lot safer. I don't think Linoon's got anything that can actually not kill this thing, because Shadow Ball will take it out in one hit. Electric obviously doesn't affect it because it's a ground type. Slash will take it out because of Stab, and etc. But anyway, the Claydol Pokemon. As soon as it spots others of its kind, Baltoy congregates with them, and they begin crying noisily in unison. This Pokemon sleeps while cleverly balancing itself on its one foot. Why did they all cry? This is important things to know. Anyway. So that's a Pokemon that we missed there on Route 111. What we're now going to do is we're now going into the Fiery Path, because the Fiery Path has two things for us. One is a rare Pokemon, at least a rare Pokemon in Sapphire, and the other is a TM that we need Strength for, I just realised. What I can do is I can dig out of here. Dig. And I can fly to Lava Ridge Town is another good point. Yeah. Forgot how much fuss this is going to be. We deposit in Sceptile, because again, Sceptile is like way over leveled for what we need him for. And now we get a withdraw. Let's be sure of a Pokemon that will know Strength. So, Girafarig definitely learns Strength. Bag. We want to go to Strength. Girafarig. Sweet. Okay, cool. And now we're going to be able to rush back there, back to the Fiery Path. So like I said, we have two things to get in here. One is a rare Pokemon, and one is a TM. We'll see if the rare Pokemon will just turn up. Hopefully, that would be nice. Slugma, nope. Up here we have TM06, which is Toxic, which is what I was here for. Toxic going on our Sceptile. And can also grab a Firestone, even though we obviously have no Pokemon that needs to evolve via Firestone. So the other thing we're looking for is obviously, you see that there are wild Grimer in here. There are also wild Coughing, but Coughing are like a 2% chance of running into them, which is obviously rather small. So we can hope. But essentially, what's probably going to happen is, again, I'm going to have to fast forward because I doubt we're going to get much luck here. So, once again, I'm going to start fast forwarding. Lightning can continue to gain some levels just by slashing everything to death. And yeah, I will see you on the other side of this, when hopefully we run into a Coughing. This is taking a very long time, must be said. Thunder is just hitting every time at the moment. Wow, lived. Surprised that Grimer lived, but oh well. And it's 1 in every 50 is the issue. It's like pretty rare. It's really been going a long time here. Start seeing one soon. Okay, we're going to go until that reaches 8. Otherwise I'm going to have to stop recording and... Oh, frustrating this is. Come on, Copping. I know you're in here. Supposedly. Hey, there we go. While coughing, good lord, that took way too long. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to save, because saving is of utmost imperative here. Good game. And now we will Ultra Ball. You could fake out, admittedly. 1, 2, 3. But it's an Ultra Ball. It's only a level 14 coughing, and there we go! We catch ourselves a coughing after good knows how long the encounters. Poison gas Pokemon. Coughing embodies toxic substances. It mixes the toxins with raw garbage to set off a chemical reaction that results in a terribly powerful poison gas. The higher the temperature, the more gas is concocted by this Pokemon. There we go. So we catch ourselves a coughing, and that's all we wanted to do around here. This episode might... I might have like completely the wrong sort of time for this episode, just because I have no idea how much time is going to be lost through edits, like fast forwards and all this stuff. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to race through and reach Route 113, and the reason we want to be on Route 113 is because there is a Pokemon here that we have not caught. That Pokemon being the beautiful Pokemon Skarmory, and if we can catch a Skarmory, that would be pretty awesome. Skarmory are 5% around here, and we obviously just didn't have enough encounters last time to... Boom! There we go, Skarmory. We obviously didn't have enough encounters to encounter them last time, but we definitely have this time. So, we are going to save. And now, I'm gonna... what do we want to do? What do we want to do? I think everything's just going to kill it, so... Let's see how much an Ultra Ball does. See if it shakes. Nah, okay. Am I underestimating your defenses? What do? Do we surf? Because steel resists water? Yeah, that takes him out. And obviously ice is super effective. So what I could do is I could go into... what do we have? We have rock, we have steel, we have ice, we have fighting, and we have ground. Going to Harry Armored for the moment. I reckon Great Break's going to take it out, aren't you? Yeah. So we're going to have no luck here. Essentially none of my moves since unless Shockwave is neutral. Yeah, super effective. Yeah, so because, unfortunately, because our Sableye is gone, it means that we can't actually lower this guy's health anymore. So, oops, I know what I'm going to do. We want to save, and we're just going to have to chuck Ultra Balls and hope that eventually one of them is going to connect. Shouldn't take too long, I would have thought. He's only level 16. And there we go, just as I was saying. So we catch ourselves a Skarmory! Skarmory, the armor bird Pokemon. Skarmory's steel wings become tattered and bashed in from repeated battles. Once a year, the battered wings grow back completely, restoring the cutting edges to their pristine state. Skarmory is such a great Pokemon. It's just a great design, I think. I really appreciate Skarmory's design. So anyway, we're just going to zip through all this, and then we're going to be here. to full Arbor Town. We'll heal up just to get everyone back to health. And now, are we gonna need? We are gonna need Waterfall. We're gonna need Waterfall to get into Meteor Falls. So we're gonna go into Let's see. We're going to deposit in Girafarig, and we're now going to withdraw. And we're going to withdraw the Marrow that we've been using for Waterfall, etc. So we reach Route 114, and there's nothing really here for us to worry about. But Meteor Falls is somewhere we want to go. Wow, that we never caught a Sapphire, and I just dug, and that's going to kill it. Oh well, we're going to catch ourselves a Sapphire then, seeing as I never caught. I'm sure I caught one. Maybe this might have been an issue with me when I had to catch up on recording because I lost some files. There we go, Sapphire. Do we just? Yeah, we're just going to chuck an Ultra Ball at you. I'm pretty sure we have already caught one of these. Oh, come on, one more. Come on, you're definitely going in there. There we go, we catch ourselves a Sapphire, the Fang Snake Pokemon. Sapphire's sword-like tail serves two purposes. It slashes foes and douses them with secreted poison. This Pokemon will not give up its somewhere in a blood feud with Zangoose. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have already caught a Sapphire. As in, like, yeah, because I lost save data, that was it. So I'm pretty sure you've probably already got recording of me catching a Sapphire. But anyway, we didn't catch one. We hadn't had one in the PC, so now we do. And now we're going to be able to enter Meteor Falls. I didn't need to dig, because obviously... I must say, Linoon's Thunder is currently always landing, which is really kind of nice. Probably will use up all that luck for now, and then, you know, when it comes around to it, we'll completely fail. Anyway, so what we want to do is we want to be able to, there we go. That's always the annoying thing, it seems like you always seem to miss in groups. As we're going to use Waterfall to get up to the top here, and we're going to enter this cave. Now I'm pretty sure unfortunately we can't catch Solrock in this game. Wow, that did not take it out. That is interesting. And worrying, in a sense, because obviously, you know, you'd want that to take it out. Can we head up? Okay, so we can't head up, so we've got to head back down again. There we go. Lightning grows to level 43. What did I say? 45 or 40 something? Admittedly, against most Pokemon like this, we won't actually be using moves like Thunder. We'd far more be likely to use Slash. Because Stab is so important. These wild Pokemon are high level. So, where do we want to go? We can go here, which gives us a TM23, which is that what we want? Oops. TM23 is Iron Tail. Okay, well obviously we already have Iron Tail, so we don't need to worry about that. And Steel isn't that great, and isn't that great as an offensive type. It only hits Ice and Rock super effectively, I believe. And Ice has already got so many weaknesses, and Rock it also has several weaknesses that we cover quite easily with our other Pokemon. Okay, so we got an old couple, which look like they might be ready for a battle, which is interesting. Let's see what they have to say. John, we've always battled Pokemon together as a twosome. We have confidence in ourselves. So we're going to take on old couple John and Jay. What level are you at? 40. Okay. So, we might as well let Linoon go down here with a bit of a fight. So we're going to we can Shadow Ball the Medicam, and we will fake out the... we'll fake out the Medicam as well, I think. No, the Hariyama. So we'll fake out the Hariyama, and we'll Shadow Ball the Medicam. Medicham, I never know. Fire Punch comes in and doesn't do that much, and Hariyama's going to flinch. So the reason I did that was I figured that they quite often with these double battles, they like focusing sort of like in diagonal lines, such that Hariyama would affect Linoon and Medican would attack Sableye. So that was just my thinking. We can obviously do that again, and this time we will Psychic the Hariyama. We should kill the Medicam, Medichan. I would definitely look up which one it is. And we will Psychic the Hariyama, which isn't going to do... Oh, it does. Yeah, knew it was a crit. But there we go. So we take out them, and we defeat Old Couple John and Jay. Oh my, we lost dear wife. We've been married for 50 years. Come to think of it, I've yet to beat my dear wife in a battle. 50 years of marriage, if we ever argued, we always settled it with a Pokemon battle, which, naturally, she always will. So, Golbat's going to take out our Linoon, which is no issue. We can Psychic / Faint Attack / whatever we want to do around here. Another Lunatone. Actually, the nice thing is now, see, with Shadow Wall now for Sableye, we're actually going to get stabbed. Anyway, this is where we Dragon users do our training. The champion even visits. Now do you see how special it is here? So we have a Dragon Tamer, Nicholas, here. He would like to battle, and he's got himself an Altaria. So we would like to fake you out. And now we will go into Aggron and see what you want to do. Going to use Dragon's Breath, which we resist, and I mean it's special, which isn't great. That's not too bad, as it Dragon Breaths again. Paralysis isn't too bad, it slows us down, but we're already going to be slower. And we land the Blizzard, which is pretty awesome. Down goes the Altaria. Next up is the Altaria. Okay, so we can stay in and try and Blizzard again. Another Dragon Breath. Dragon Breath is like base 60, I think. Unfortunately, we missed the Blizzard this time, but that's always allowed. Goes for the takedown. We land our Blizzard. We don't get paralyzed at all, which is awesome. And there we go. That's really nice. That's really nice information, actually, because that tells us that Aggron's Blizzard does take out high-level, quadruply weak Pokemon, which is really, really good, because that's sort of exactly what it's there for. If it didn't do that, then we'd sort of be wasting it. Anyway, we will use this to heal our paralysis. So, now, we shall head down this side, I guess, seeing as we have made the decision. We can head down again, as we shadow. That creature does so much. Should have faked out. Oh, we were lucky there. City Golbat. So it's going to take us to here, which allows us to surf to there. Interesting. Or if we choose to, we could go all the way around. Is there anything interesting? And a path out. Where does this lead? A PP up. Okay, cool. Is that all? Yes. PP ups are good. Certainly not a bad item to pick up. There's obviously another waterfall to explore, so we've got to bear that in mind as well. As we go to head down here. Another surfing area. And what do we have? We have TM02, which is Dragon Breath. Dragon Claw. Which is exactly what we were looking for in here. That's good. So that means that I'm pretty happy to leave. We'll go to Aggron here and we will walk to all of that. Missing this. Not good. Come on, Aggron. There we go. There we go. Aggron goes to level 43. Yeah, so we can't actually drop down there yet. We can't actually move from here. Okay, that's fine. So we got to surf back to here and climb back up and go down. Yeah, so I'm guessing that if we had headed the other way, yeah, you just end up back down here. So we actually went the right way, which is nice. Always good when you head the right way. Thank you. Well done, Palapa. Another Golbat. So we'll head in here and we will fall down the waterfall. And we will fall down here. So that is all we needed to do here in Meteor Falls, which is awesome. And now what we can do is we can do our final bit here, which is we're going to surf around here. And the reason we want to surf around here is because this is Route 115, and we haven't caught a few. We haven't caught a Pokemon here that we can, and also there is some items here, namely TMO1, which is Focus Punch. I'm pretty sure that slope there, obviously you need the Mark Bite to do, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't actually lead to anything. At least there's a secret base over there, but I don't think it leads to anything particularly interesting. We obviously got this guy that we want to fight. Come on. There we go. You, my Machop, demand a battle! So Black Belt Koichi would like to battle. He's got a Machop, so obviously you can just fly. And Machoke. You can just fly. Boom. And we defeat him with relative ease. My Machop crew, so long as they seek power, I will grow strong with them. And we can also take on this guy. You seem rather capable. Let me keep your company, says Expert Timothy, who has a Hariyama. So we're just going to fly. Should take it out. Pelipper's going to go to level 45, and we defeat Expert Timothy. There is no such thing as a born genius. It all depends on effort. That is what I believe. So what we hope is, as you can see, we have some berries. We got TMO1, and now the only thing left to do here is to search here. And what we're looking for, we already have Taylor, so we don't need to worry about Swallow. What we're looking for is a Pokemon which is a 10% drop chance here. And let's just keep going. Hopefully we will run into them pretty quickly. It's what, 5, 6, 7, 8. All of the flying types, but I'm pretty sure there is one Pokemon here that's not a flying type. If we can hopefully encounter them! I'm pretty sure this is still Route 115, isn't it? There we go! Wild Jigglypuff. So we're hopefully going to be able to catch this little guy. Here's the guy. Good. Just gotta make sure I was being correct there. We will... Let's see how much Shockwave does if it takes it out. Yeah. It's only a Jigglypuff. We're just going to try and catch him, I think. No! Wow! Just straight out. Yep. Definitely doesn't want to be caught. So we're going to go into Aggron here. And we will... yeah, we'll just let him roll out. And we'll just try and keep on trying to catch, because again, Sableye is gone. So, now you've wasted too many of my Pokeballs, so... There we go, we catch ourselves a Jigglypuff. So, we get Jigglypuff's data added to the Pokedex, we have the Balloon Pokemon. When this Pokemon sings, it never pauses to breathe. If it's in a battle against an opponent that does not easily fall asleep, Jigglypuff cannot breathe, endangering its life. So there we go, we catch ourselves a Jigglypuff, and that will be it for this episode. So obviously it's been a bit bits and pieces, but we've needed to do this. We now have pretty much all the pieces in place for us to go ahead and take on the Elite Four in the next episode. I will obviously do some grinding, get everyone up to a level I feel is sufficient. And then I will see you back here when we will take on the Elite Four. I will see you there.